Just a little quick reminder of something that I go over a lot in videos and with clients. You can feel anything that you start feeling. Any emotion that you feel in your body, you can handle. The suffering comes about when you have a feeling and you go into a state of overwhelm as if you cannot handle that feeling. The fact is, you can handle it, you can feel it, and I will reiterate what I've said in other videos. Here's the process for handling a feeling. Think of your feeling as a physical sensation, because that's actually what it is. Your emotions are physical sensations, but what happens is we go so quickly into a kind of identifying mentally and resisting the feeling that we don't even stop and physically feel our emotions. And when you do physically feel your emotions, 99% of the time, you will realize that your emotions don't really hurt that bad on a physical level. When I ask people to do that when they're in the middle of an emotional crisis, or just feeling something very intensely, it doesn't have to be a crisis, and I say, how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does this emotion hurt physically? And they'll start off with 10. Oh, it's horrible. And then I say, well, you're not screaming, right? I would assume if somebody had a physical pain that was 10 out of 10, they would be screaming. That would be like somebody just chopped your leg off. It'd be something like that, like a really horrible thing. You just got burned all over your body or something, right? That would be a 10 out of 10 in my book. You just broke multiple bones, like Evel Knievel, if anybody gets the reference. So if you're not screaming out in pain, then it's not a 10 out of 10. Now, what makes it horrible, a lot of times, is that the emotion is seen by you as a proof of something negative about you. Right? It's like, let's say if you felt insecure for years and then you felt like you got over it, and then something happens, you get rejected, something that hurts you happens. And then it feels horrible because it feels like proof that you deserve to be rejected. So a lot of emotional stuff is just really kind of a temper tantrum that the ego is having. So to do emotional healing, feel the emotion as a physical sensation. Then ask for more. I know you don't want to ask for more. I know you just want it to go away. But here's the secret to asking for more. Think of your emotions as aspects of your inner child, and think of them as coming up, as the inner child coming up, the inner child that you rejected when you were a child. It was kind of like you split off of yourself. You split from that emotion when you were a little kid because you couldn't handle it. But you left a part of yourself behind, the inner child. And every now and then when your immune system's a little down, those feelings come back. But I want you to think of those feelings as your inner child begging you to love it and quit rejecting it. Every emotion that you have that's a horrible emotion, that is a reactive emotion, and that you've had maybe your whole life, or almost, it comes from a part of you that you have rejected. And every time you try not to feel that emotion, you are rejecting your inner child all over again. And if you're successful at that, it'll just hunker down and plot its next return. And its next return will probably be a little bit more intense than this one. So feel the emotion. Love the inner child part of you that has the emotion. Ask for the emotion to triple in intensity and relax your body. Relax your body and keep asking the emotion to strengthen. Love the inner child, relax the body, bring it on. The fact is that you are the creator of the emotion. So when you allow it to move all the way through, it will. And that doesn't mean another layer won't come up later and another layer after that. But it is possible through self-love, through love of your inner child who is the holder, the carrier of that emotion, it is possible to resolve these things and to be free of these things. But it's not possible to be free of them by rejecting them, and it's not possible to figure them out. You have to meet them on their level, on the emotional level. So any emotion that comes up, you can handle it. And that's how. And if you'd like me to walk you through it, reach out to me for a session, andysway.com. And you can also email me, andysway@yahoo.com. And even no matter where you live in the world, I can walk you through that process. So get in touch if you need help. But otherwise, I've given you a blueprint to how you can do it yourself. Good luck with that. Enjoy. And bring those lost parts of yourself back by feeling them. They will resolve. And you will feel better than ever once you start resolving these incompletions. Thanks for watching. www.andysway.com. Thank you.